Hello and welcome to the Pit Stop Podcast, the fastest podcast here on YouTube. I'm Dominic Konoweski, and folks, before I get into this video, I just gotta say, if you are a NASCAR fan or just a racing fan in general, this is the place that you want to be for all your racing news and over 150 interviews with more to come with some of the top racing drivers in the world. With that said, let's get into the news. NASCAR was feeling lucky today as they went to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. In Stage 1, Alex Bowman got things done. He was showing off, and he would end up winning this race. But in the middle, though, Stage 2, Trackhouse Racing, Daniel Suarez in the 90-90 did not have the best of day. His teammate, though, Ross Chastain in the number 1, well, he was number 1 coming to the Stage 2 flag, and I gotta say, that is so awesome to see. That very young, talented driver, Ross Chastain, a true underdog in the NASCAR Cup Series, was racing for Chip Ganassi, got the big break now as Trackhouse Racing with Chip Ganassi Racing closing, has had a lot of success recently in the NASCAR Truck Series, and here he is contending with some of the top drivers in the sport, winning his stage, and he actually would finish inside the top 5. For Kyle Busch, though, it looked like he was going to cruise to a victory. Him and Martin Truex Jr. battling out for the win, and then right before the final lap, Erik Jones would have problems. His wheels would lock up. He would end up spinning back up the racetrack. Bubba Wallace doing a great job avoiding Erik Jones' car in the very last millisecond, but Wallace would go and hit the tire barrier wall. He would end up finishing the race, but he would not be in contention for anything. Wallace was running inside the top 20 when he did spin out coming to the closing laps. So with that said, we had some green-white checkered action. With that said, you had a lot of drivers coming down pit road, many of them electing 4 tires, but you had the Hendrick cars of Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman only going with 2 tires, and they had somewhat of a slight advantage. They had fresher tires compared to the rest of the field. Kyle Busch would restart. Inside the top 5, you had Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, and William Byron. You had 3 teammates all up front. The choose rule played a huge factor. It would be Kyle Larson, though, battling with Alex Bowman in the closing laps. Alex Bowman just had a better run off of turn 4 on the final lap. This was literally down to the final corner of the final lap. You gotta love races like that. Alex Bowman prevents his teammate Kyle Larson from going back-to-back. Because let me remind you, Kyle Larson, he won the Las Vegas race a year ago to mark it in the beginning of the season. Not to mention, he also won last week. Auto Club, Fontana. Kyle Larson has been on fire. He was on fire last year, got the championship. Now he comes in, almost got 2 wins. He's crazy. He's unstoppable. Alex Bowman, though, the showman, he showed up in the closing laps. He's the true closer today. Alex Bowman picks up the win. Career number win 282 for Hendrick Motorsports. You gotta love it. Your top 5. You got Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch, and William Byron. Folks, I told you this was the fastest podcast. Subscribe if you like the vibe. I'm Dominic Konoweski. Take it easy, folks.